Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, man. Well, Charissa Shields' brother seemed to be in deep trouble. Basically, he's facing 10 years in jail for basically felony assault on the trainer of Charissa Shields' opponent. His name is Bashir Ali. They say he's 68 years old. The first report said he was 71, but I'll just say he's somewhere between 68 and 70 years old. Basically, what happened was Charissa Shields was doing the final weigh-in, for her fight that was going to take place the following Saturday night. Things got a little out of hand. There was some trash talking between both camps, and to make a long story short, it got to the point to where basically the trainer of Charissa Shields' opponent was sucker punched allegedly by her brother, and basically he had to go to the hospital, and he was just looking at, major injuries. So basically, apparently they found out that it was Charissa Shields' brother. He was arrested. Now, I'm gonna keep it 100. Mostly, everybody knew who was the person that hit the dude. But I'm just finna voice my own opinion about this because I'm kind of getting sick and tired of this stuff. You had a lot of people that was defending this dude's behavior, Charissa Shields' brother behavior, saying that dude was a threat to Charissa Shields. Man, I'm gonna just be honest with you, man. Get the fuck out of here. There was no excuse for that man to get hit in the back of his neck. And for anybody that's on that bullshit, y'all full of shit. And I'll tell you straight to your face. You had people that was trying to condone that, talk about, well, he put his hand. Man, come on, man. We saw the video. It was tongue in cheek. They was just trying to promote the fight. They was just trying to sell the fight. Everybody knows that man wasn't about to really do nothing to Charissa Shields. This happens all the time. But what happened was he got into it with Charissa Shields' sister. He said some things to her. Now, he shouldn't have said the things that he said, but at the end of the day, people got to keep their family in check. Real talk. If you're not part of basically the team that's gonna be, if you ain't gonna be in the corner of, the opposing fighters, you got to step back a little bit. And basically, if you somebody's sister, if you ain't fighting or personally involved in the fight, you need to keep your damn mouth shut. But it got out of whack. Basically the dude got hit from behind, and then, all this happened. And like I said before, nobody condones that type of behavior. And like I said, you had people trying to justify that shit. Well, let me ask you something. If that was your grandfather that happened to, wouldn't you be angered? Wouldn't you be mad? I mean, people need to stop it, man. And then once again, they trying to turn that into a black issue. Like, you some kind of sellout or you some kind of coon if you basically side with Mr. Ali getting assaulted, saying basically he had it coming. He didn't have that coming. So you can miss me with that shit. And I don't care who's listening and getting mad when they hear it, because the truth got to be said. It was bullshit. It's boxing at the end of the day. And it was no reason for that to happen. And at the end of the day, that's, once again, unfortunate for Charissa Shields, because the actions possibly of her brother caused her money. And we got to look at it from that perspective. And guess what? Charissa Shields may have to spend money to get her brother a lawyer to keep him from going to prison, or at least going to prison for a very long time. So at the end of the day, if Charissa Shields' brother is responsible for that, he hurt her in every way, shape, or form. But I don't see y'all talking about that. So you can miss me with that black versus black shit on this subject. It just came down to a person using bad judgment. And that's just the bottom line. But anyway, we'll see how this transpires. Anyway, this your boy Town Biz. I'm out.